It's Friday. My first farmer's market is going to be tomorrow morning. I am spending the day just trying to get ready, be as prepared as I can. I feel a little stressed out. I'm trying to make it not a big deal and just think, oh, this first time I'm just trying it out, see how it is, see how I like it, see how many people are there or are interested. Sometimes it just feels like everything is a big deal and that's kind of where my mind was at last night, just trying to, make sure everything is okay. I have a vision in my mind, like a picture in my mind of how I want it to be, and it's never like the picture that I imagine. I shouldn't set such high expectations, so I am just gonna try and be cool about it, just enjoy my time there. I think it's gonna be really fun regardless. After being so, and really doing it to myself, after keeping myself so isolated for a while, it's nice, I don't know, it's just nice to be outside around other people. Yesterday I was just talking to my neighbor over the fence. It's just, I feel like a full person again. Now that it's warm outside, I can just go in and out as I please. I don't have to bundle up. Everything seems just a bit nicer. Gosh, the winter's here. So difficult. Anyway, so I was just outside watering and getting some fertilizing done in the high tunnel. I made some cookie dough this morning. It's in the freezer right now. I'm gonna bake them all tonight in a few hours, I think. Yeah, hoping to have cookies, hoping to have some cold brew because it is a morning thing, just to have like a big dispenser of cold brew going. And now I need to organize all my plants. Actually, as I was watering, just taking stock of, what is there, and I'm working on typing out just like a little printout, putting the images of some of the flowers, seedlings that I'll be bringing, just so people know what, the flower will look like. I'm not like a nursery that has those plant tags, that has the picture. So I do just want to have something for reference if people are interested. Some of the violas are already blooming. It's the Frizzle Sizzle Yellow Blue Swirl. It looks gorgeous. Like, it's so pretty. I also started the brushstroke violas, and they're just like a lot smaller, more compact, very pretty. But just those Frizzle Sizzles are amazing. So I'm glad that some of them have bloomed. They kind of show what that plant will look like as it grows a little bit bigger. I was doing some potting up, some of which I don't really need for, this farmer's market tomorrow, but I just want to be potting up. Oh my gosh, it's an overcast day, which means it's a great time to be planting outside, and I have so much to plant outside. I just don't know if I should be spending time on that today. Hopefully tomorrow after the farmer's market, I'm just gonna, first of all, I'm sure I'm gonna want to take a nap after I get home, and then I can go about and spend the rest of the weekend planting. Oh yeah, so right now my priority is just to finish up those printouts. I'm going to send them to Brendan. Hopefully he can print them out on his way back from work tonight. And then what I wanted to do was just set up everything on tables. I have those folding tables outside. Oh gosh, wait. Some other things now I'm thinking of. I could try and clean, or at least spot clean, the canopy, the tent canopy that we have. We're borrowing it from friends. Huge thanks to them. But it's a little bit dirty. We were just at farmers markets last week and everything looks so pristine, and I don't know. I'm gonna try and get some of the spots off of it. They use it for work. It's my boyfriend and his coworkers. So they're just like working contractors, under it if there's any bad weather. So of course it's dirty. Of course, it's just meant to shield them from the elements. And then what I want to do is just set up everything on the tables, how I would imagine we would set it up tomorrow morning, just to get an idea of how it looks. If we need anything more. I wish we had more just like decorative things, ways to prop up all my plants, all the seedlings, but maybe not this week. Maybe another time if we enjoy ourselves and we like it. I got some stickers with a logo that I created just really quickly. I'm gonna be putting them on these little sprouting jar kits that I am making. I don't have very many, but I just want to see if people are interested. It's something I myself would personally buy because I got really into it this year. I have a video of it on my channel, growing sprouts, like alfalfa sprouts, in a mason jar. Yeah, I have these nice stainless steel mesh lids that work really well for it. So I just put them all together in a kit. I put like little packets of seed that I just sorted out from the seed that I already had. And I have some instructions typed out that I'll get those printed out as well and put them in each box, and then I'll use the sticker to cover over it. Just, I don't know, all these fun things that I get to do. It's exciting. Let me show you actually what the sticker looks like. Here are the stickers that I have that I got made. They look square, but they're circle stickers. I had to get them done pretty expensive because I needed them done within the week. I wanted to get just like a big roll of stickers that I could use, but that just would have taken too long. Maybe I'll do that for the next time. If there is a next time, you know, I don't know. I'm doing all these things because I'm just so excited. It's a lot of fun, honestly. Making that little logo was super fun. And thinking of, you know, how it's all gonna look like, that's so fun. Although I'm sure it's not gonna look as good as it does in my mind. I just don't have everything for it yet. And I didn't want to spend so much money preparing for this because, I don't know, this is just the first time. I don't know if we're gonna really enjoy it enough to want to do it week after week. I'll have to see how much time it takes, how much energy, I don't know, the interest of people. I'm sure there's going to be a lot. Last weekend when we went to a couple of the farmers markets, there were a bunch of vendors already with a lot of plants, and there are some, you know, good nurseries nearby that people go to. It'll be different, of course, later in the season once I have flowers blooming. Hopefully I can do bouquets. I really just want to do something that I'm gonna enjoy. This is me like doing a hobby, but at, I don't know, a high intensity, and hoping that it can sustain itself potentially. I don't know if I've mentioned it to you guys on this channel, but I have not been working. After my brother passed away, I just was, I don't know if I should really be talking about it. It's still very difficult for me to talk about, but I was just at my lowest point. Maybe one day I'll get into all of it. And I just did not have any energy to work. I don't know, I knew I needed to go back eventually, but I just couldn't fathom doing that, speaking to people. You know, there was a long time where I just wanted to zone out and like sleep all the time so I wouldn't feel anything, you know. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is I haven't been working, and it's just been, I've been dreading going back to work. Although, you know, there are definitely a lot of times where I absolutely love my job. I don't know, a part of me thinks, wouldn't it be amazing if all these hobbies of mine became a way that I could make income and, you know, get by. I don't know how doable that is. I'm really taking some time just to figure it out. I'm 30 years old. I feel like I'm having I don't know if it's a midlife crisis. You know, it's not midlife, 30 years old, but I am just going through some things, figuring out what I want to do. Okay, all of that talk is exhausting me. I am gonna go ahead and, you know, just get back to work. A lot to do today. I might show you what some of the things that I'm doing. I might take you along. So I'll see you in a bit. It's about 9:45 now. We just got done loading some things into Brendan's truck, the tent, the tables. I have my plants all laid out and organized. That took a lot of time, just organizing. I probably could have done a better job throughout while I've been hardening everything off in trays, just putting like things together. But they're all out there, so I can just give them a quick water tomorrow morning before we pack those up and go. I've got some cookies in the oven. I have to keep an eye on them because our oven is kind of broken. It gets way too hot, so I just have to kind of look at it and see when it's ready. So I asked Brendan to get some things printed out for me. These are just instructions that are going in the Sprout kit. The kits that I'm putting together, I've just got to fold these up, put them in the boxes, make sure everything's good, seal them up, and then those will be ready to go. I also asked him to get these printed out, just like and laminated, just images of what the flowers that I have will look like, because not all of them are flowering. Yeah, this is nice. It's nice that it's laminated so it won't get ruined, but just as a reference point in case anybody's interested and just want to know what it looks like, or what it will look like. Those cookies aren't done yet. I have at least 2 more batches of cookies that I have to bake. Thankfully, it doesn't take long. I have all the dough ready, some in the freezer. So I'm doing 2 types of cookies for this farmer's market. I'm doing an Earl Grey lavender cookie and just a normal chocolate chip. The Earl Grey lavender cookie is so nice. I think it's not something I would have liked probably as a kid, but it's something I really like now. I love all Earl Grey flavored things. The lavender, unfortunately, is not lavender that I've grown. I'm using a culinary grade lavender, but I do have some lavender plants that I started from seed growing. You know, maybe I'll be able to harvest some and make something with it. So it's late, I'm starting to get tired. I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure I have everything done and just go over and double check everything, and I'll see you guys later.